factories!
Look at all of our trade going over there. And aid to Japan. Yes, we're in the Discord. Hello, political ex nihilo. Annex Switzerland. No, we're gonna leave Switzerland alone.
Why would you annex Switzerland? It doesn't have any advantage.
No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
Who wants to be there? It's better to be in Greater Germany.
You can do that after the Soviet Union falls.
Oh, we actually have an encirclement up by Li Cheng now. How quaint. Didn't even notice. I was too busy doing other stuff. Like not bombing the Chinese. You see, if I just deny the war crime, it's not a war crime. I mean, god damn it.
Not doing enough war crimes because the world tension is 50%.
It's actually gone down. It was at 15, now it's just down at 14.
I'm not doing enough because I don't have the fuel to bomb the Chinese.
How dare you before?
Instead, the Soviet Air Volunteer Group is currently bombing central China.
How much fuel does your Air Force cost?
Too much. I mean, I'm not even running it, and I'm on 0 fuel.
How much does it cost?
If it was to fly everything I have deployed right
No,
now,
I
it
haven't.
would be
I'm
2K a day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah. And that's of course just what I currently have deployed. If
I'm
at all
ignorant
possible,
of
I
many
would like
things.
more.
Being an
I mean,
American,
you're
in
American,
particular.
it's just kind of in your...
Yep, being an American and not knowing Latin, well, that's very true. Maybe I've heard it and just don't.
Just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, that could be.
Oof.
I mean, let's be honest, Latin is a dead language.
Yes, except for
let's
doctors
see.
and lawyers.
I can
neither.
research 457mm guns.
How much?
That sounds cool.
How big? What did you say?
457.
Oh, 400. I'm already at 500, man.
Yeah, we'll commit Sudoku.
Maybe I will.
After you knock out.
I
I
maybe
don't
you
know.
bastard.
Means politics out of nothing. Okay. Almost quite think that politics is normally out of nothing, but yeah, okay, well, we're doing
Don't let them
pretty good
retake the port toy. Don't let them retake the port yet.
Hang on, I need to
We're
pause for a
going to
moment because
put-
I just like had 3 research slots open up as well.
Okay, we're gonna switch to there.
Bad timing. Wait, did they kill that unit in Yen then? Did it get redeployed?
Commit Sudoku, yeah, that's what we sort of say
Right,
to not get triggered by the YouTube algorithms if we start
Okay,
saying
what
you might presume it would be.
The Marine I had in it? Did he die?
That's what I was asking.
You do not understand how deadly Sudokus are, man.
Dude, my Marines are actually the most trashy units I have. They are incapable of doing anything. And it hurts.
Look at those Romanian dudes in there fighting. They're just standing around doing nothing.
That's because they have no organization, and even if I did send them in, they would never join the front.
What's organization? All I know is throw more men at the problem.
Alrighty then. I'll go
Isn't that
north.
how you solve things in a civilized land?
They're cheating! The AI is literally cheating! Look at it! It's moving a unit when it's getting attacked! It's
Of course
literally
it's cheating, it's a paradox AI, you nogger.
I was same, yeah, it's paradox game. What the fuck? expect, you dumbass?
What do you expect? That it's fair and balanced? No.
Lum, you might
Either
want to
doesn't.
attack with your Italian armies north from your position there. There you go.
Oh, you mean Madrid? Yeah, I was already
Yeah.
doing that, but the
Oh.
command wasn't taken.
Okay.
Again, it's still losing though, because the
Yeah.
bloody fucking Spanish troops are absolute trash.
Of course they were. That's why they considered the Italians to be a useful benefit.
I
Oh,
mean,
ZK
mine
Gaming.
is bad.
Well, we'll see who wins the presidency.
Wait, isn't it? Is it still not decided? What the fuck?
No, it's not decided.
Come on, guys. Can you?
It won't be
fucking
decided until
shit
December.
me?
Because it has to go to courts. There are a lot of court challenges. I know what the news media is saying, and right now Biden definitely has the popular vote, but that doesn't mean anything. And in key states, he's challenging the what the vote is. So it's not yet decided. That is. We have. Well, I guess we don't.
I
You
still
two literally
don't
try
understand
to
American
say-
politics. How can
Well,
you
then
even call it
it must be
politics? Or democracy, I should say.
We're not.
It's not
I can't.
democracy at all.
Yeah, we're a republic. We're a constitutional republic. And so, now I'm not saying Joe Biden won't win. I think he probably will, but there's still a lot to be
right.
decided.
That guy.
Yes, that's exactly what Jaden says. There's challenges. There's all kinds of weird stuff happening. Some of it was this vote by mail stuff that has never been done before, and there's a lot of details. I'm not going to go into all of them. I mean, I could spend hours trying to explain it.
Empty.
I still don't understand how you Americans could get by with a vote by mail.
Well, we believe in voting in person, actually, but they did the.
You get the letter by mail, but you still have to go to like the town hall and put the fucking letter in.
No, you don't in America. You just put it in the mailbox.
Stupid.
And so, yeah, there's a lot to still consider about what's going on with the election. So
Yeah,
I'm not saying
you're-
that Biden won't win. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying we don't know who's won yet.
I'm just saying that the American democratic system is
you're
absolute bullcrap.
Well, it's a republic.
And it calls itself a democracy. It's
No, that's what some people try to
nothing.
call it. We don't call it. It is not called a democracy. It's a constitutional federal republic. That's what it's called.
It's called officially, but still a lot of people call it a democracy.
Well, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of ignorant people out there.
I'm even talking about big people that actually have something to say, as in they
Yeah,
have influence.
I know.
Well, democracy, it's like, why?
It's a constitutional federal republic.
No, republics are not the true way. Switzerland is a true democracy and it lives perfectly fine. True democracy exists and it's truly glorious. I love how they actually put George Bouvet into charge of Switzerland this mod. Which wouldn't be true, especially once the war breaks out. What's the general's name again? The one guy we actually elected as general.
Yeah, Henry something or other.
Yeah, Henry.
Gascoigne or something like that.
It's a French name, I know that much.
Yeah, it starts with a G, I believe. I'd have to look. Okay, static AA level 1. Okay, Oslo-ish time,
Yeah,
42
Henry
days.
Pismont.
Yeah, okay.
On 3rd of September, he was put in charge of Switzerland, basically.
For sure militarily, and I guess if you say politically, then I'll believe
No,
you.
he was politically in charge. I mean,
Okay.
we still had our, like, non-political system in there. But he was basically, he could overrule it.
Right.
Because in war times, you need to have a swift reaction, so he was in total charge.
Yeah, because
he
before
was-
then, and I guess after it, I don't know about today, but it was just colonels. You didn't have a general.
No, we do not have a general right now.
Yeah, yeah,
There's no general in Switzerland
yeah.
because
It's only just
the role of general is only given in war times.
yeah. Colonels is their normal setup. Plutarch said about democracy, a system where the wise speak and the fools decide. Well, see, true democracy, I believe, is a bad form of government. I'm not saying representations within government, which is what people often call a democracy, is bad. But I'm just saying true democracy is bad because it's the appetites of the masses. That's not suggesting that you shouldn't have voting. You shouldn't
Why
do.
can't I transport to this naval base? I don't get it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To be honest.
I can't transport for some reason.
Oh, Heroic Tales finished.
Because you can't get through the Turkish Straits?
Oh, there we
You
go.
should be able
That
to. It's not a war.
just stupid. Hope I didn't waste enough time. Hope I can get there. I won't be able to. I don't think. Damn.
Half a month and I can finally get some industry from Germany. Yay.
I don't understand how we are losing against these like stacks of one Chinese divisions in the south there. I know they're
China-
sitting on mountains, but still.
Well, you're attacking into the forest, but yeah.
Oh, there's not even forest, it's just mountains. Yeah, I know it's mountains, but how? Okay, now we're suddenly winning. But now they have supply because the AI just
Well,
ran away.
democracy is you know.
Democracy works at smaller scale. It doesn't work on a bigger scale because just of time it takes to do anything.
Well, it also there's also cultural relevance and a cultural agreement needed, and you may have that in Switzerland. Both of those things, meaning the people are culturally set for democracy, and you generally agree upon the parameters of what your government's going to do. You're not swinging from, Marxist economics one side, the other side's pushing for capitalist economics, and nobody agrees, and you're swinging back and forth. That would be a disaster. So, but I presume Switzerland mostly culturally agrees upon most things in government. So, and they're also educated and set up enough to do democracy, and then it could work. And you're right, Lum, also scale is a very big issue as well.
Finally, I could actually escalate the war in
scale is
China a
one of
bit
the
more.
biggest issues.
Yeah, but I also look at other countries, some other countries in other parts of the world. They want one party rule, and they just want it to be their party. They don't really want democracy.
Party rule just can't exist in Switzerland because of how it works.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In Switzerland, you're different than, say, I don't know, Zimbabwe, or pick some other.
Good example, Zimbabwe. Clearly a democratic, political, outstanding nation. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Is that it's not,
Oh God.
it's really messed up. So yeah, there's.
Yeah, pretty fucked.
And so and it's a fairly bigger nation, I know, population-wise, but compared to, I don't know. Now see, like Singapore, which I think it's almost a dictatorship there. There is voting. They realize that there's three basic different cultures, and along with sort of a fourth over-culture of Anglo-ness. Because they got the Indians, they got the Malay, and they got the Chinese, and they've all sort of decided not to dominate each other and let each other do their own thing. And it's sort of working there. But it's a small country. It sort of kind of works there. But you couldn't do that, in other places easily. And so yeah, it's government is a difficult subject, and the people that come out and want to go, yeah, democracy, or yeah, socialism, or yeah, whatever, that's the way it should be everywhere, they're wrong. Even when the Americans say it. Yes.
I mean, especially when the
Sebastian.
Americans say it.
Yeah. Kabuki theater, though, really just affects millions of lives. Yeah. the Democratic Party's example split between socialism and corporatism. Absolutely, Jaden. They're very much push between them right now. Biden represents the corporatist element. He is not a socialist, not at all. But he is bowing to the socialists to get support, though I understand Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are not getting any sort of places within the cabinet. That's what just I understand. I'm saying it's true. I'm just saying I get this. And so, yeah, well, I don't think we're losing our democracy. I think we are fighting for our Constitution, which is an entirely different thing.
Huh. Imagine having a constitution formed after the Swiss one.
I don't know the Swiss Constitution, so I don't know.
I mean, most of the constitutions around the world are formed after the Swiss one because Napoleon invented it.
Right. Well, of course, ours predates Napoleon, so yeah.
Yes, but still a lot of stuff has been formed after the Swiss
Oh,
constitution.
no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying ours is not.
A lot of stuff was also formed from the American Constitution.
Sure,
Does this give me advisor cost? No, I don't need that.
Okay, we went to, I think, just more military factories because I could use more of them. We'll get more when we get Switzerland as well. I mean, not Switzerland,
Sometime
Austria.
in August this year, I've officially built my first factory.
Stability, world reformer, nationalist, prophet. Oh yeah, clearly we need a prophet. Fuck that. I hate the term.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Jaden. I think we agree on a lot of things. Not everything, I'm sure, but... That's what I was tweeting to a few people in Europe that they're sharing this blow that the chief of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the head of the military currently, gave this speech on Veterans Day, which is now
When was that?
today. Today or yesterday, I don't know.
13th Friday the 13th?
No, it's probably yesterday. that he gave this speech, and it was aimed at Trump, they're saying, because we defend the Constitution. And I'm going, no, you don't understand what he said. He said the United States Army is going to protect the Constitution. So if the Constitution says that, say, oh, I don't know, if no one's got a clear, no one gets 270 electoral votes, it goes to the House delegates, which means it's the Republicans get, because every state gets one vote. California gets one vote. Wyoming gets one vote. And right now the Republicans will win that. So they're saying, hey, if they're going to support the president, and whoever the president legally is, they're going to support him. And currently it's Trump. Now, if it changes, then they'll support whoever the new guy is. Would be Biden, of course. But
Harry, you want the Queen back in charge? What is this?
Harry has nutty ideas. He doesn't really mean them, but you know.
I mean, my monarch
He wants the Queen, which is the last monarch of not the Queen, but the English crown was the last monarch of America.
Right, yes.
Meaning you want the Queen.
I'm sure we can arrange for some sort of union with the Norwegian monarchy. Yeah?
German, Russian,
Italian,
French, Spanish, Portuguese. I want all their Kaisers, Tsars, and kings and queens back in power. That's all I
you want a Tsar?
Monarchs work. Yeah, I want a Tsar.
It just works.
Their own laws. They have some family.
Tsar gets in charge of fucking America. Suddenly more for Russia.
No, he doesn't mean in charge of America. He means just...
No.
Nation, obvious. Republics are cool and all, but monarchs are better, in my opinion.
This is so bad.
Mm.
Genetic rights are bullshit.
Plebs caused the downfall of Rome.
I'd rather have a fucking... What is it called? Goddamn.
Describe
What
it.
is North Korea?
A dictator.
Dictator than a fucking monarch.
Now, excuse me, what did you just say?
Probably be a this too, honestly.
Because
it
the
didn't-
monarch is literally just an idiot that's getting in charge because he was born in the right family. It did take at least 4 to get into charge by killing everybody else.
Yeah, but the dictator in North Korea is a hereditary dictator, based
Okay.
on who your bloodline
Okay,
is. So
North Korea was a bad example because I didn't remember the word, okay?
right.
I
Okay.
just mean the idea of a dictator as in like what the Soviet Union basically did.
Or maybe you mean more like Rome, but whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rome is also a good example, yeah.
Now, their original dictators were an office that was like for a given period of time, like when there was an emergency, they would be make somebody a dictator, and then
I mean,
some of
that's
the best
basically the idea of basically the general in Switzerland.
yeah, well,
Basically
you're
dictator
absolutely
of
right.
Switzerland at that point.
Yeah.
Total control. What was his name again? Henry Guisan.
Right,
Was
I'm
so
gonna go
nice
into
and
the toilet.
after the war gave up his right to rule. Back to
Right.
our
And that's what it started as in Rome, but it changed to being, a pseudo-emperor
always.
to being actual emperor.
yeah.
Old European countries' monarch was voted in already. Well, if you're talking sort of like Poland, and for some of the time during the Holy Roman Empire, with voted in monarchy, generally they voted in the most weakest person because the nobles, who were the ones that were voting, did not want to have a strong monarch who would control them. So that doesn't really work. So voting for monarchs was done absolutely in, like I said, the 2 particular cases, but it was a dismal failure. Once Poland got big and strong,
So added in with hereditary though, like you would vote on the monarch, but it would have to be descended or like related to the
well,
ruler.
it had to be within a realm of possibilities, but I don't know that it was a tightly controlled situation. So, yes, sort of, but
Oh shit!
I think we're gonna.
The Spanish
Oh,
fire attacking Madrid. Yes.
Throw
that's
down my
correct,
mind that
boys.
certain kingdoms you could like vote a duke to be the monarch, or like the emperor of the nation. But I'm pretty sure other kingdoms had it. So well, you have to have some sort of like blood relation. With
Yeah,
the old
but let's
ruler.
say a quarter of the
basically just have to be
aristocracy
a
would,
noble.
would meet the qualification. So, and I don't know all. Now, see, the whole Roman Empire wasn't that. That was
Yeah,
a purely elected office. Jan Sobieski is the one that I know that was sort of the Polish king that was actually good and effective. I don't know of another Polish king that was good and effective. I'm not saying there wasn't one. I'm just saying I don't know of him.
The Spanish stopped attacking Madrid. We're losing again. God damn it!
We need to bomb Madrid.
Well, Caesar never becomes dictator. He tries to, but he never does become dictator.
Oh, it stopped again. Fuck idiots! Come on, come into it. There we go.
He actually gets assassinated when he
crazy.
thinks he's going to be voted into being dictator, but he never actually gets to be dictator. Well, the Greeks, the 3 most admired modern day Greek philosophers, Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, hated democracy and thought it was the worst possible form of government. They could not think there's a better. I mean, there's more worse government. They would think a dictatorship, or a monarchy, or an aristocracy were all better than a.
I mean,
democracy.
democracy is one of the slowest forms of government. That's true. Decision taking is taking forever.
Well,
because you
but
have
also no, but see,
people-
they saw it as a tyranny of majority over the minority.
I mean, kind of, but if the minority is also not like the. What do you say? If the minority is just normal working people.
Well, okay,
then it's
yeah,
not
Rome
a
flourished more under
problem.
Octavian than Augustus. Octavian and Augustus are the same person, Politico. Because Octavian is called Augustus after he sort of becomes August. And then they named the month after that. Yeah, Octavian and Augustus are the same thing. Constantine was the best. I don't know that he was the best Senate controlled. I'm talking about Augustus. Yeah, Augustus Caesar is Octavian Caesar. They're the same person.
I mean, let's be honest. All we need is a true emperor.
Oh, if that was a
man.
joke, okay. That was a joke. I didn't get it, but yeah.
Like I said, what we truly need is an emperor of man.
Doomcock? Is he gonna? We're gonna get him?
What? No. What?
The YouTuber?
What?
Is a YouTuber?
Burn his
Future Emperor of Mankind? I think that's what he calls himself.
That's not what I mean.
No.
I'm going
He's
for
right now living at the center of the earth.
We need a fucking emperor of mankind, you dumbass.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. If he's going to be the future emperor of mankind.
He's not. Whatever that is, it's not.
He lives in the center of the earth?
It's most like some Xeno scum. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
He's not a true man.
Yeah, you haven't seen his videos then. You should see his videos. He'll probably change your mind. You probably vote for him as...
About? Yes. Jaden gets it. We need the God Emperor. Yes.
Okay, we know,
basically
producing
need
radio
a
equipment,
colonel
aren't
in
we?
charge.
Oh. Recon equipment. There it is.
God Emperor who sits on the throne and leads humanity to glory. I love how the AI for Spain is just fucking going crazy at this point. We're trying to get into fucking Madrid and they keep fucking attacking and falling back instantly. It's like, come on, come in already. Come on, we gotta break them by one. June.
Heinkel, where's the Heinkel? Show outdated equipment. There we go. Yes, we want to switch to that. Gotta show outdated equipment sometimes to get things to show up. No, we're slowed down again. Well, let's
I have a fort.
I was about to say, why does it take so long for Hitler to visit Rome already?
Oh
Get
my God, I got a
there,
fort.
Roma industry.
Please.
I like that horse as a senator. Yep, totally, yep.
Alright, I'm using a fort buster. Maybe that'll do something, I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, Chile. Oh no, not Chile. Who cares?
Fort Nation has left us spin.
more infantry
Like
equipment.
good senators. Yeah, totally.
Would probably make more sense than some senators.
Oof.
You know, there are advantages to monarchy, but as Lum sort of points out, sometimes you get an idiot on the throne. And sometimes you're a left idiot, so... Yeah, so, okay. Yes,
I mean,
Austria is German
you
now.
only
Yeah.
get fucking inbred idiots going.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
you, but I don't trust an inbred idiot.
Well, the Habsburgs were some of the more inbred of the crews. That's very true.
But they also were all over the goddamn place because they fucked everything that had a hole in it.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to be emperor of everything. Yeah, we want to move down that path.
Hitler finally visiting Rome. No, it still takes 3 days. 2 days now.
Rubber. We'll do the... So I want to get down to here. We'll do some of those.
Infinite wisdom and infinite benevolence is the most perfect of all possible governments.
Infinite benevolence would mean he would collapse instantly, as he would give all the rights to the people and die.
Quote, and I stand by it. A monarch can have rights for the people and still be a monarch.
That's not true. I'm just saying.
Well, a monarch can have any policy he wants to have.
Rights to the people is all the rights to the people, meaning he will collapse instantly.
Well, I mean, a monarch can, like you can say, have any policy
Hey,
that he
Hitler
wants.
finally visited Rome. Great. Thanks for the 2
People get
factors.
Put the squeeze on.
Have all that rights
Oh,
and
question.
freedom that he
Okay.
gets.
Their opinion is irrelevant. Okay. More factories.
Caligula, we married his sister. Oh man.
What do we
was funny.
need?
Let's
Okay.
be honest. The industrial triangle. That somehow sounds weird.
Mountain artillery. We
But it
want to
gives me
produce
4
some mountain
civilian
artillery.
factories, so I'm happy with that.
Artillery.
Also, it gives me synthetic factory build speed, which is also really nice.
Do that. Let's increase
Once I
our
get that researched, I guess.
aircraft production. Other aircraft production. Where are our fighters? Okay, I gotta organize this better.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Partisans.
Oh.
Someone tells me you should try to spam out crappy divisions just to fill in the front line, because you're kind of overextending a little bit.
I do not have the uniforms or guns for that.
Yeah,
I
that
cannot
would be.
send you any uniforms. I'm still in deficit in those. But it is
What
actually
is-
going down. I'm only 8,000 in deficit now.
Up to see uniforms, but you see, I need 20,000 of them myself.
Yeah, I'm like
Light
10k in
tanks.
deficit of uniforms. How I'm losing? I'm almost 15k in deficit on garrison equipment though.
There's equipment I could actually send you
I'm gonna
some.
do some
I have tons of that.
bomber production.
Yeah, I don't think there's much point right now because it'd just be lost immediately.
Actually, no, it's not garrison equipment. I have cavalry horse equipment. I have tons of that shit. Or
Yeah.
machine guns.
Well, I mean that's cool as well. I don't need any of those right now. I think. Wait, how am I on machine guns actually? Because I remember
you even have
Gamer
that
being whack
researched?
about that his last game. No, I have 17k in reserve.
I mean, I have a single factory running on that, and you are producing more than enough.
I think I have a couple. Yeah, I have a couple on machine guns.
Machine guns? I haven't even researched one other tech. I'm not for getting those deficits. I'm not getting infantry guns, mortars, machine guns. We can do without that in the army, actually.
Just men with rifles. That's it.
Who needs
That's
anything
the
else?
Romanian way.
That really is the Romanian way.
Wasn't the Romanian
So,
base
Gamer, any of your
going World
playthroughs
War
as Germany, did you ever attempt to wage war? According to, not as detailed as that. No. Fall Blouds, you're talking the Caucasus. I normally did a lot better than going after. It didn't normally take me that long to defeat defeat Stalin.
USSR?
So to do specifically Fall Blue.
Blau.
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 Blau, blau, blau. Bloom, blau, blau, bloom.
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, blah. Blau.
Blau, blau, blah.
Blah.
Bleu. That's French.
Blah. Huzzah, more naval factories. If only I could use them.
Huzzah! Exploit some more of the Yunani resources. I like those.
Y'all better be quickening your boots, because on the 13th of July, I'll built my first factory this whole game.
Well, Nero was so multicultural he wanted to kill all the Christians. Yeah, I don't know that I buy that.
What?
I
You
don't
boys
know.
don't sacrifice pagans to your gods?
Blau! Yeah, he says it right. Blau! There, he wrote it perfectly.
Yes.
Loves trying to censor anything that says Germany in it. I don't know why.
I'm not censoring. What the fuck? I'm totally not censoring it. I'm just correcting it.
Yes, he's correcting it, and he's probably almost correct himself.
That's why YouTube's doing this, correcting their speech by not having it show up.
I mean, I still think it's funny that YouTube keeps like translating YouTube videos to me, like the titles of the videos. So sometimes even gamers' videos is like getting translated, like, "Oh, we're invading Russia." It's like translating it in such a nice way. It's like, what? We going to Russia? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, have a little bit of a holiday in Russia or something. What?
Okay, Ragnar. Nero was insane. I don't know if Little Boots was insane. That's for sure.
Wasn't Nero the guy that actually had like the what basically Napoleon had, like the god complex? I don't know.
No, I think you're thinking of Little Boots.
Like I said, I'm perfectly fine.
Gaius. Also, Little Boots in Italian or in Latin is Caligula.
It's Caligula again.
Little bit. That's just what it means, Little Boots. Because when he was a little child, they made him little army boots when he was visiting his father. But Gaius, yeah, Gaius was definitely insane. Nero, I mean, he did a bunch of unpopular things. He's definitely slammed by Christian writers because of his persecution of Christians. So now, obviously, his reign fails, so he's a bad leader. I mean, if you can't keep control of your government, you're a bad leader. Even if you sort of like, I'm not saying people like Nero, but I know, like people like Mary Queen of Scots, but she was a bad leader of Scotland because Scotland was falling apart and she lost control. So she did not run Scotland well, even if she's well-meaning. Little Boots, I think, was more likely schizophrenic. Well, I don't know. I mean, you know how you want to diagnose these emperors. I don't know. I've read some books. I've watched some movies, some of them nutty.
Nutty.
And so my best source for Caligula is Robert Graves's I Caligula and Caligula. I Claudius. Boy, I Claudius and Claudius the God. I saw the docudrama or the series, and I've read his books. Robert Graves was one of the main or one of the well-known translators of Latin works into English back in his day, and a lot of his stuff are still the main translation. So he knew what he was writing about, and so he was writing historical fiction, but he knew the personalities is probably as good as any modern writer would know them.
Hunans need to be exploited some more, I see. Yes, exploit those Chinese.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing in some cases, the head, yes. Depends on whose politics you're talking about. But yeah, I mean, so, you know, I'm sort of a fan of Mary Queen of Scots, but Scotland was in chaos before she came back from France, because she was there to marry the next king of France. Actually, she did marry him, but he died. When she came back, and her mother, Mary of Guise, was running sort of a pro-Catholic persecution of the Protestants, and there was a sort of functional, ongoing, low-level civil war, at least just all the time. It
Spain hasn't surrendered yet because Madrid refuses to fall.
Well, there may be an event, either on a date that will remove the forts, because I know this was the case in Hearts of Iron. Or you take everything else and then it disappears.
It's like the other big city they have, which is like literally one of the other capitals of Spain.
Yeah, well, I'm moving to push Barcelona right now. Just cleared out all the little.
Its own state, let's be honest.
And so there may be an event that ends this here.
Well, the event should have happened a long time ago. Historically, it would have happened a long time ago.
They only have 3 cities, two cities, one town.
Yeah, I mean, the town is only a rebellion. That's just happened. It's going to be crushed quickly.
Yeah,
Barcelona and Madrid is like the big things. But I don't know about the...
Anglo-Irish trade war ends.
They don't have any forts in Barcelona, so that should fall pretty quickly. Especially seeing how there's the German troops No, they're not attacking, are they? No, they are.
We're attacking.
Yeah. I mean, you should have intel on it. Are they falling?
Well, we have 97, 80 98% green, so it's pushing in.
Yeah,
There's one division left. Yeah, it's about ready to go.
That's the days until the
We really
fall.
need to
If it
get that
reaches 100,
salient.
it falls.
We need to get rid of that salient. That'll save us a lot of trouble.
I mean, I am attacking manually onto Madrid, but I'm not playing Spain. Spain is just kind of flicking it off of existence because
Okay, we just got Barcelona.
I just
Wait.
noticed something. Whenever I select the intelligence agency, it plays a little guitar riff.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
said
You
that the
should
last
get rid of that
Yeah,
salient.
we were talking
You
about
should,
that last week.
take that province in Kafig. Yeah, I probably mispronounced that horribly.
Fig, what?
Japan.
Oh, you're talking
China.
about Japan. Sorry.
What?
I was like in Spain. I was like, what the
Yeah, I wasn't know what he was talking about either.
Kafig. I think that's how you pronounce it. Could be horribly butchering. I probably am.
Yes,
Trying
you
to
probably
figure
are.
out where the fuck you mean then.
Kaifeng.
Kaifeng, yes. Kaifeng.
I see where you're at.
I mean,
Yeah,
that makes
you
more
want it-
sense.
Yeah, it does. Kaifeng. Let's get rid of this salient. That will free up a lot of army.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see whether, because the earlier versions of Black Ice, Soviet Union was entirely undefeatable. We're gonna see how this goes when we get there. It may be another case of that.
Yeah, we can fail. And if we fail, it's Romania's fault, clearly.
Yes, well, clearly that's part of the truth. Of course, but
No, it's not just part of the truth. It is the truth.
so because I really don't know the guys that are currently doing Black Ice well at all. I know the guys that made Black Ice for Hearts of Iron 3, which this is based off of. They created the events to keep Spain, because Spain would often die in, early 37 or whatever, and they wanted to keep the war going. So they created a bunch of...
They made immense effort of letting not democratic, what is this? Soviet Spain alive, but democratic Spain instantly falls if it gets any hand over it.
Right.
Wait, and democratic, I went to Soviet.
Does anyone have any, send some air volunteers, bomb the shit out of Madrid and just bomb their fort?
No, I can't have any air over Madrid. That's the problem. They don't let me.
Are you sending too much, or
No, it doesn't let me send any air. They won't let me air in there. Not that I had any heavy bombers, I only have medium. And only a couple of them at the best. But still, they won't let me in there.
What about you, Germany?
I'm moving moving my tanks up there now.
I gotta help.
His tanks should actually do a lot of difference here.
Yeah, they're
tanks
coming.
won't do anything.
They're driving. They're not. Oh no, they're coming on trains.
A -60
Oh,
or
we're
minus
paused.
70.
Oh no, we're paused. I didn't know we were paused. Okay, we're unpaused. Medium bomber. Yeah, let's go with another medium bomber. Factory Coupe de Mode World Cup, otherwise known as for the Americans. Well, let's put the top.
Yeah, Hungary would be useful, but at the same time, if you have somebody playing Hungary and Romania at the same time, it's going to be a battle over Transylvania.
Yeah, and I think Ari wanted to play Bulgaria, but Bulgaria is really sort of a nothing nation.
No, Bulgaria, Hungary.
I know what you said. I said he wanted to play Bulgaria. I said play Romania because I thought it would do.
If you give it early support and take Romania for them, basically. At that point, they're basically Romania with Bulgaria attached to it, with less manpower. So I don't really think it's that useful. Yeah. Especially since the Black Ice mode actually separates some more provinces out of what do you call them, Romania.
Right. So yeah. So I figured Romania was the best thing for him of these three sort of countries to play.
Yeah, they got some new stuff in the expansion, but we're playing Black Ice. I don't know how the tree actually looks in Black Ice. Yeah, that's a drift tree. So, oh god, that's a lot of tree actually. Damn, son, that's a big ass tree.
Yeah, they get cores on the
commie. Most of the trees commie, so that's bullshit. This part is the fascist part. And
most
trees. Industry, army, and whatever the fuck.
What tree is commie?
The most back, it's like all commie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
being
certain
servant.
nations can actually change like their thing, but I literally cannot go anything but fascist as Italy.
You don't even have the base game doing that.
No, I mean I literally don't have the options to go like commie or anything. I couldn't go Italy or anything
Fucking
like that.
brutal oppression in China. I'm tired of these heckin' partisans.
Nothing
Have you,
says peaceful.
have you tried killing them?
50%
Yes,
resistance.
but they come back via event.
They respawn.
It's just
Get away
the
from Hungary.
resistance is upped by like a bi-monthly event now. It's horrifying.
It's Chinese. Go
Doing
for
a one-shot
Portugal.
firing squad, and then they stop attacking.
That's what I mean.
Oh, we have cut them off.
Yes.
Another pocket in Shangqiu. I don't know how to say that. Shangqiu? 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 I don't know.
Okay, in
Changchi.
goes Guderian, who takes over command. Excavation.
Rommel?
Guderian. Yeah, where's Rommel?
I
I like Guderian better than Rommel.
Painful
Wow!
Guderian. Did
Wow!
we just say that? Oh, Mount Rocco landslides. That's not
Dare
quaint.
you! Guderian is a no. Roman is way better.
I think he was just. I think he had like a brain fart or something. Must have.
No,
Yeah,
I'm a much bigger fan of Guderian than Rommel.
Yeah, but
He said
Rommel's,
it again!
Rommel's the
What-
desert
what?
fox, though, you know.
Yeah!
Guderian both conceptualized Blitzkrieg and led it to success, so yeah, he's a better general.
Yes, but Rommel could climb mountains with guns on his back.
Yes, he could. He was a great mountain officer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Could
see?
Guderian climb a mountain with a panzer on his back?
Well, Wang Cho could, or however you pronounce his name.
Oh, I love how somebody's saying Manstein is the pimp. Ooh.
Manstein, Rommel, and Guderian are my top three. It's close between Manstein and Rommel for number two for me. Very close.
Okay, yeah, I do agree. Manstein is pretty poggers as well, you know?
Yeah,
That's
he
pretty
really
good.
is. Yeah.
If you
See,
ask me,
Rommel never got to that high command level that Guderian and von Manstein did. That's
yeah.
True, but Roman is
something about
fucking...
being straight
Roman is
fight
beast.
7,
yeah. I mean, he got the rank, but he never, because he was either under Guderian in France, or he was commanding much smaller smaller units, or smaller size stuff down in North Africa. So he never really got that big theater command. Pause. Sure.
Yeah, I have to research problem
yeah.
again. I can't research my shit.
Yeah. Just let me know.
Yeah, just quickly pause
Yeah,
half a
we're
minute.
paused. We're paused. Yeah.
Are we? Because I think I'm lagging behind.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus Christ. How am I
There
negative
we go.
80,000 garrison equipment?
Wait, what?
Oh no, I know why.
8,000?
I know why. Because I went to brutal oppression in China.
Oh, that's the problem. I see.
Wrong. The best person in Germany is clearly Mackinson.
Well,
No.
August von Mackensen, if you declare the Civil War in Manila.
Okay, I'm good.
He may be the best dressed, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Dress.
Have you seen the man's hat? And he has a mustache to whack
Yeah,
another guy on his horse.
He has the Kaiser mustache.
Yeah.
Got sent to the Eastern Front, but he was actually right when he came to the Western Front in about where the fucking tank should go, but Hitler said no.
I think you're talking about different people. I don't know who you...
Atkinson was more famous in World War One.
Yes, yeah. He was by World War II. He was a doddering old man who was around for propaganda photos. That was about
Let's
it.
be honest. If
There's another
Bismarck,
von Mackensen guy in World War II general, but a different guy.
Alive, Bismarck would have taken them all down in an instant.
No doubt.
Bismarck wouldn't have allowed the Nazi Party or the democracy to even come to Germany.
No, Bismarck was a monarchist. Yes. But he was a good monarchist. That dude was fucking insane. I love it.
The Iron Chancellor.
Crushed France so fast they couldn't even surrender. Look at him.
Now that's what I call a blitzkrieg.
Yes.
Why aren't you... Get your panzers into the attack there, Lum.
Wait, did they fell out again?
Italian tanks.
I mean, they're in. No, the tanks fell out. Yeah.
Yeah, you had the.
Oh,
Madrid
has a pillbox and 5 levels of forts.
Yeah, that's the problem. We can't get in there. I've been sieging it for years now, man.
Bogger.
Well, they only have 4 divisions.
The problem is the Spanish don't want to attack. If the Spanish would go, we would increase the size of the front to like 200, and we would just crush them by sheer numbers.
But the Spanish won't go because they see the forts.
Okay, I'm taking 1 division out of the thing and moving them around the other side, so we're attacking from even more provinces.
Siege artillery, let's go.
Railway guns when?
The problem is it's just too many fucking fortresses. The stupid Spanish decide to not attack.
Venezuela,
no!
I can't die League of Nations, I'm fascist, I don't want to be here anymore.
Release me from this prison.
I don't like EP hits I get from everyone leaving. So let
I
me
long left that place, so I don't get that anymore.
I leave. Show me the door.
Evidently someone in the league didn't really like me doing shit in China. I don't know what that was all about. You know.
Well, guys, I think we're going to call it a day for today. Thank you very much for playing. We'll hopefully take down Spain next week.
You know, until next time, I'll set up a straw poll for what transport aircraft I'll get.
Yes, you could do that. I will not be streaming tomorrow.
Problem with why not?
I got a family thing to go do tomorrow, so
he's having family, as if he has family. Yeah,
and so we're going to be doing that. And though Lum has missed the last 2 weeks, we'll be playing War Thunder Sunday.
Yeah, I missed it because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, but just so if you guys.
No, actually, I just didn't feel like War Thunder really.
Yeah, I figured you might be getting burnt out on it.
It's not that I'm getting burnt out of it. I just rather play Tarkov right now.
Okay, but I'll be playing War Thunder Sunday, so you guys can. Yeah, this Sunday. So be doing that Sunday, but Saturday, is off. Just want to let everyone know. I may put up an announcement video tomorrow, so I won't be with you guys then. And of course, next week we'll be back. So thanks, everyone.